Genesis chapter 1, verse 4. And God saw that the light was good, and He separated the light from darkness. If you have not watched my other videos, Genesis chapter 1, verse 1, 2, and 3, please go and watch it before watching this one, because that's how you'll be able to understand what I mean when I'm saying some words in this video. I'll be talking about Genesis chapter 4 from a political perspective and also from a construction or a project perspective. Like I said the Genesis chapter 1 is actually all about construction, which means that God was trying to set up a political structure on earth. In Genesis chapter 1, verse 3, it says, And God said, Let there be light, and there was light. Verse 4, God saw that the light was good, and He separated the light from darkness. Now, God saw that the light was good is a from a construction perspective, because I worked in a construction company before. There is a particular department in the construction company that is called the inspection department, or let's say the quality control department. When a particular project is done in a day, the inspection team are being called upon to come and check the quality. Maybe the what the project that was done for that day was according to the plan, and is it up to the standard of what is it up to the standard of what is in the plan. So yeah, I said that the spirit of God is different thing from God itself. Like in the beginning, God, it didn't say in the beginning the spirit of God created the heaven and earth. It's actually mentioned that in the beginning God created. Now, yeah, and it said that the spirit of God, that is two different things there. God and the spirit of God are two different entities. Now, to explain that verse 4, where it says that, and God saw that the light was good, meaning that when God said, Let there be light, it was the spirit of God that actually took action to make that light come into the earth. And God in verse 1 came down to check maybe the quality of light was up to the standard of what God had in mind. And when God checked, it was good. Just like the way in the construction company, there's always a kind of document that's called RFI, which means request for inspection. That is, they actually take the inspection team takes that document to the to the to the particular location where the job is being done by the construction team, and they actually check they check the date. They check the dates and all that, and also check according to the standard. Then they give a report. That is, if that particular project is accepted or rejected. But yeah, God. Everything God does is perfect. You get that? God is perfect. It doesn't make mistakes. Now, that is when God actually saw it. He saw that it was good. That means it was up to the standard of what He wanted. And now to move on. Now we have here, and He separated the light from darkness. In my last video, I said light is information politics, while darkness is actually ignorance. Now, if you take note of that, God didn't eliminate ignorance. Or let me say that like this. God didn't eliminate darkness. Rather, He actually made use of that darkness, because darkness is a very good tool to God, and also a good tool to humans also. So yeah, God separated. That means both darkness and light was together at that moment. Please don't get confused. Light doesn't mean sunlight or moonlight. It's and darkness is like, and yeah, like I said, it's from a philosophical perspective. It's like darkness existed and light also existed, but darkness and light cannot exist at the same time. They cannot coexist. So God had to separate the two of them. Like I said the other time, I said it's just like in a company whereby you have a department where each department has information and their responsibilities. Same naturally occurs here. If you notice, there are some animals that God created to operate in the light, and there are some animals God created to only dwell in darkness. This verse can be kind of complicated or confusing, but that is all I can say for now in this video. I'm still going to talk more on this in my other videos. So thank you for watching today's episode, and I hope to see you in the next one.